Welcome to MeatballCraft, episode 61. If you watched the last episode, you may know that we got Halite, which is a big achievement in the MeatballCraft world. However, we still have some other things to do, so let's get started. So, welcome back to the quest book, something I haven't looked at for a fair bit of time. There's a few bits and bobs we need to do now. Some more quests we want to get into here, which is chapter 10. There's a quest for infinity gear in the Sword of the Cosmos. However, the Sword of the Cosmos doesn't have a recipe, so I don't know how to get that, but we've got the rest of the infinity gear. But we've got other things to do, so hopefully they're a little less grindy than what we were doing, but we'll see. Firstly, let's start with the Call of the True Tongue. This shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't imagine. We should have most of the Essentia. We've got Recursions of Clarity. I think we've still got some human imperfections left. No, what did we need to right-click? A solidified memory. Right, well, I'll work on getting that. Do you have a lost memory? A crazy lily? Okay, we've got that still. So yeah, plenty to do. Okay, everything should be here. Yep, okay, just need to wait for it to craft then. And there we have it. The Call of the True Tongue. And what we do with this is we need it to make a boss, Rhythm of the Great Worm, scary. And to do that, we need some Gallifreyan sand and some strange glass. We don't have any of that, but I don't know about the strange grass. No. Okay, we need to go back to Gallifrey for a bit to pick that up. We also need some tanks. We'll need the 2 tier 5 blood tanks of Hint of Divinity and 2 Hint of Insanities, which we should have. I've just made the tanks actually. I don't quite know if we'll have enough, but we'll see. Okay, I've just finished filling up the tanks. I've been to Gallifrey. We should be able to make this. Okay, these are in the wrong places. Divinity in this corner. No, it's the other way around. There we go. One worm thing. I don't know where to fight this. Is it an overworld boss or what? Maybe I'll make a little... Well, maybe I should just actually spawn it here. And okay, we've got to be in Gallifrey. There we go. I thought it would say something like that. We're in Gallifrey, but we're secretly underground because I wanted to hide from the worm. Worm? Oh, wastelands. Okay. Is this the wastelands? Yes. Okay, I'll make another hole. Okay, wastelands biome, worm. Oh my gosh. What just broke? Is it the shields? Okay, I don't think this guy looks as cool when I've hidden him underground. Okay, he's taking damage. Oh, he's dead. Okay, is this what we wanted? I think this is what we wanted. I'm not sure. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, this is to make the altar of the name of names, which I had looked at recently, because it's kind of dramatic looking, but it's mainly just made of sandstone. And this. Everything else is really, really easy, actually. So maybe we should do that. I mean, who doesn't love another multi-block after all this time? Time for some more infusion. We actually had everything. So, oh, okay. It's not working. 2 tan, 1 red. 2 tan, this tan. Yes. So it turns out the white and the tan chitin look very similar. So now we can start the thing. I had to head to the desert briefly and kill some death worms. So that was fun. We've got a chicken to make, actually. Oh, we should make 2 while I'm at it. It is to make tongues of dog, because we need it to make more abyssal flesh. And this abominable egg, if I put it in a centrifugal separator, we get tongues of dog, which sounds nice and easy, and it's cheap now. So, plasmatic condenser. Let me chuck this in, and we should get 2 eggs. We are now getting abominable eggs from our delightful chicken, which I've just stuffed there for now. The final piece de resistance that I need is some flesh from the nether. How lovely. But it shouldn't take us too long to collect all 800. I have to take the boots off the infinity armor to build because I'm just going way too fast. And yes, I made a mistake without the shoes on, but oh my goodness, it was just so hard to place myself. I just was zooming everywhere. Good for travel, not good for building. This is the site of the giant multi-block, so I think I've got everything. I'm probably going to have to build it in stages because my inventory will completely fill up of nonsense doing this, but that's fine. So I'll see you when it's built. Always check where the controller goes before you start building the multi-block, or you'll end up with silly little mistakes like this. Okay, I think I've placed it correctly now. It's in like a solium. It's really hard to see. So the controller's here. So, I mean, this should be correct, I think. I think the bees have pollinated the trees. This is a silver birch tree now, and we're getting butterflies. that was actually the old, I mean, it's the intended tree breeding mechanic is that the bees breed the trees. But I just never seen it happen. It's everywhere. They're all sort of silver birch. How strange. Just while I'm building this, I thought most of this was fairly easy. Oh, I've just clicked this. Oh, you need to make a forge of the wyverns. Okay, didn't see that before. That's fine. It looks fairly cheap. What I'm talking about, though, is one of the things we need to use to name the names, or whatever it is mildly recursive goo, which is a fluid from a very long time ago. You could put it in a centrifuge and get some of this stuff, but I never bothered with it. Only to find out now we need it. And the worst part is we need these netherngaic runes. And I mean, it's probably fine, but I don't really have any of these marks because I didn't think I'd ever need this again. Curses. Everything comes back to bite me. Mild question. Why would I make the Forge of the Wyverns to melt a bright steel ingot with a chaos shard? Quite a lot of chaos shards. Loads of chaos shards. When I can just melt it in the smeltery. Why would I do that? Seems a bit of an oversight. I'm going to do the smeltery method. Ta-da! Welcome to the structure. Yes, there is a smeltery there. Ignore that. That's for the fluids. But if we pop outside, I haven't actually looked at it myself. Wow, there it is. The altar of the nameless names, or whatever it's called. Wow. That looks pretty cool. I was like, oh, is that the best multi-block? I think that might be the best multi-block so far. I mean, it's absolutely ginormous. And there's no way in, typically, but wow, that is pretty cool. Yeah, so now we just need to get all of these fluids that we need to be able to actually make this thing. Right, I've been investigating. All of these seem easier in the Forge of Wyverns, to be quite honest. Yes, it takes a chaos... Oh, wait, never mind. The chaos shard doesn't get consumed. Okay, never mind. These are pretty cheap. We'd need to could make 4 of them. Yeah, probably should make 4 of them. They're really cheap, actually, so that should be fine. We also need to make this guy, who's kind of ugly, but we just need 1 of them. Hyperdense plasma we're making, hint of divinity we're making, and hint of insanity we're making as well. I think the main thing is this netherngaic rune thing, but hopefully we can set it up fine. Okay, the way I've done the netherngaic rune is I've put on a piece of paper the words netherngaic rune because it doesn't work because it's a recursive craft. It takes 1 and makes 3. It doesn't like that in AE. So this way it will craft and yeah, we'll get the results. So I'm going to just try and batch a bunch of it like this and hopefully we'll have enough. I mean, this is pretty automatic. I've got loads of those, whatever makes this. Netherngaic beast matter. I've got tons of that stuff. I don't have a lot of this, but that's because I don't have any feathers, So I started building the machine, forgetting to have any of the blocks in my inventory, so it just placed the fluid. How smart of me. Ta-da! Our tower. Beautiful. Yeah, so beautiful. I'm going to stuff these with some stuff. Yeah. Oh no, have the inputs and the outputs messed up? Some of them not got outputs or something. Oh yeah, this one's got like several outputs. Does this one have any outputs? I'm going to have to double check this. Okay, a little bit of a scuffed laser setup here, but everything is going into some fluid drawers, which allows me to, what's the word? Filter everything, I suppose. Oh, we appear to be out of lasers. That's a shame. I would like more. I think you make energy and then that makes fluid. Yeah, it's a bit ugly on the lasers, but it'll be fine. And I've just hooked up mildly recursive goo as well. Okay, all the fluids are in. Yes, the lasers are a mess, but it's fine. So that should be everything. It's just defined in recursions of clarity now. Yes, it takes a lot of RF, but we won't be running this very often. I don't know if we are, but there we go. A hyper-uranium ingot. Is that how you say it? Hyper-uranium? Yay, a quest. Oh, we are nearly onto the recursion of worthiness. Okay, and this is where we find out that we need a lot of these. What does the recursion of worthiness actually do? Nothing. Okay, maybe we'll just leave that for now. I think this is why I was being joked about do I have enough dragon steel? Because I think I do, but this will take a lot of it, I imagine. Painful amounts, very likely. I mean, we've made 4. We've probably still got a bunch of bright steel that we need to make, but I'll just leave it. We've got 4. We've got the quest. We'll ignore the hard bit for now. In the background, I've secretly been making cosmic meatballs, and that's so we can make the monumental meatball coalstone. So I guess we're back off to Gallifrey to use this. Okie dokie, we're in Gallifrey, and here's our coalstone. Oh, is it a battle? I think it's a battle. We haven't had a battle for a fair while, so that'll be fun. Enter the arena. Okay, I don't think that worked. Unless it's just really dark in here. Oh no, there we go, it's worked. Just a regular boss fight, nothing to see here. I don't believe you. I think it's trap time? Right, I know logically I'm in infinity armor, so I should be fine, but... Oh, hello. This is MeatballCraft, who knows? Does this do... I put some power on this. Does this actually do anything good? Oh, that sounds like lightning that will kill me. Okay, I can see their feet. That's enough to shuriken them to death. I mean, I seem pretty invincible, actually. I guess maybe you were meant to do this before getting the infinity armor. Should I break through? Should I let them in? Okay, well they don't seem to be able to hurt me, so I guess I just whack them until they die? Well, it really does help that I'm actually invincible now. Thank you, infinity armor. I can now fight the bosses without any problems, apart from the fact that it takes a long time, but I can't make the Sword of the Cosmos. Okay, I think there's a few more in here, but I think this is the main boss kill. Yes, it must be. So what does this do? Oh, we can make oh, I hate that word. Harbinger flesh. And chaotic sentient meatball, which is used for the shrine of the sentient meatball, which is used for the hungering world soul. But we need a world corrupting sentient meatball for... This is where the meatball really gets meaty. There was meatball before, but this is just meatball upon meatball now. And the thing is, the meatball's a square. Because this is Minecraft, so okay, we've done that. So we can make a flesh of the gluttonous one's singularity, which is reusable to make us harbinger leather, which is used to make the rights of the meatball man, which is used to make a forbidden meatball man rights, okay, which is a boss, and ritual essence of betrayal, which is used to make hungering flesh, and the hungering flesh is used to make hungering flesh ingots, which is used to make the true name of the meatball man. And oh, can we make this now? Maybe. What's this? These. This? Okay. Aha. So seems like there's many other things to do. Why haven't I got this quest? Oh, I didn't make the hidden... I'm sure I've made the hidden power coalstone. Did I not make like 4 hidden power coalstones? Maybe not. Oh well. Wow. Fun. Next up, a gluttonous flesh singularity. We should be able to make enough of this. We've got loads of flesh. If not, I can just pop back to the nether. We need 256. Okay, we're already out of normal flesh. This is just... Ah. Oh dear. I'll have to grab some more and then we'll do that. Right, should have enough now. Just chuck them in here, I suppose. And there we go. 1 gluttonous flesh singularity, which is used to make harbinger leather. Okay. Right, you see, now the quest, I'm too far, they don't have the lore, so I don't really understand what's going on with meatball men and their things, but we need to get the Star of Betrayal. So we need to make it a withering fabrial, and to do that, do we have this? No. Have I made this before? Not sure. Confusing. I've decided to remove the test locators from here. I think we've probably got enough of everything for now. I got like a really weird lag spike. I don't know if it was that or not, but I thought I'd just get rid of it just in case. It was like over here. I didn't know if there was like a lot of items on the floor. No, it's still quite laggy, isn't it? Is something... Oh, I've still got this on. Is there something on the floor? No. Okay, it feels better now. We have not, in fact, made the weaponsmith coalstone, and we need... Oh, what's this meatball man charm? I've definitely made that before. Do I have that still? Meatball... Wait, I might have that in a chest, I'm not sure. Anyway, these chaotic gems we get from a trader, and... Well, technically 2, because we need the Fluix medal. And yes, I found them. And yeah, we need Shard of the Dreadful and Dread. Okay, and we've got... Oh, it's 3. I think we've already got 3. So there we go. So now, I mean, obviously we can't quite make it. Yeah, because we still need the reactive Fluix, which I obviously don't have, and the necklace thing. Okie dokie, there we are. 1 weaponsmith coalstone. Okay, it won't come out. I'll have to do it in a normal crafting table. Okay, this coalstone needs to be in the end, so that's where we are. I have a feeling it's just a trader, but I'm not sure. Because it's the weaponsmith. Yeah, this looks like a trader one. So I did bring a mob imprisonment tool. Oh, got friends. What's this? Give it. I want it. Acidic heart. Ooh, dropped by mummies. Okay, what are these things? Is this a clue? They don't come off very easily, do they? Okay, there's another one and one more. Right, there's a bunch of random things and this guy. Hello. So you want this for this? What is that? Attuned this? Oh. Do I have a phasing fluix construct? Have I made this? I don't know. Right. You come with me then. Well, we haven't done the Fluix Historian coalstone, but it's super easy. We just need these Master Wizardry Catalysts, which we've automated for ages, which is probably why we didn't do it before. So let me just check on the Essentia. Yes, plenty. Okay, well, I'll get the crafting done then. The Infinity Armor definitely makes it easier to get out into the ocean to test the coalstones. Oh my god, this one actually was a thing. Whoops, I was just so fully expecting it not to work. It never works in the overworld. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is a quiz. Order and chaos forever intertwined. Undoing the other and being undone. Giving, taking, neither dominating. A tower cannot be destroyed if it is not built. Okay, is it just wise words or is this a puzzle? Salamander, slime beetle, enthralled, dram thingy-mabob. Okay, so this is telling me the, oh, they're under here. Union of the Gatekeeper. So this is Draconic Souls. Oh, what is the enchant that lets you get them? I literally have absolutely no idea. So, that's gonna be fun, I suppose. Right. It's Reaper, I think. So I've got Reaper 15, time to go kill some things. The main problem with this task is they all seem to be from different dimensions, so that's going to be a fair bit of dimension hopping. And there's no Ender triplets because I've put magnum torches all over the End Island. Okay, I found an Ender triplet. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Ender shard. I don't quite know how it... oh, is this what... I don't really know what we're meant to be getting, to be quite honest. Do I get... Okay, so we need higher Reaper. So there is actually a super enchant, which gives you Reaper 100. So we're going to put that on a draconic sword, because apparently that's the best way to do this. So enchantment... Taker Offerer. Oh, it's got sharpness something or other as well, so we'll take that and put these on the draconic sword I've just made. I don't know how to open it and actually do anything else cool with it, so that's fun, but whatever. So now I'll go back and kill some more things. I gathered all the souls, took quite a while, but we've got it now, and there we go, one attuned Fluix construct. I even got some spare souls. I'll leave them in here. So now we have this. We can make our... I remember what we're doing. I forgot. This guy, I will trade with him, and there we get the withering construct. Okay, so now we can... this is what we're making. That's fine. We just need the withering souls. Okay, maybe it's just because it's in the thingy-mabob, but let's try it in here. Oh, unless it's, I think it'll be reaped ones. I'm going to have to kill the wither a few times, I think. Well, so far, I've had 2 wither skeleton souls, but no actual wither ones. Mind you, I've only killed 2 of them, so hopefully our chances aren't too bad. But, I mean, oh, he spawned these before he even spawned himself. That's a bit odd. We should be fine. I'm very strong, everything. He dies in like a couple of hits, really, and this is not even my Kikoku. See? Dead. That's a withering soul, which, yeah, so I'm a little confused. That is a withering soul, but I assume with the boss mob souls, that's just a withering soul, so it mustn't be that. Right, I killed so many withers and I don't seem to have gotten a single soul, so I'm a little confused. So we're going to make this thing instead, and to make this we are going to need some marks of a gluttony, and I don't have any marks of gluttony anymore, so I'm going to make the undead coalstone again, which is thankfully very cheap, so I'm going to do that. I don't remember what this is. Gem of gluttony. Do we still have that? Gem of... I'm sure it's somewhere. Luckily for me, these gems of gluttony, which we didn't have any of because they're not reusable, are really easy to find. You just have to open some of the chests back in Pixonia, which is where we are. And we need to get some more Candyland banners, but now we've got this Sacred Cinders apiary. That'll be easy as well. So we just need the 4. This is what we're making. Yep, we just need the 4. Do I have a monumentally? You? Yes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I just need to get 4 of these and we should be good. So I needed a tainted sentient meatball. I remember this not working last time. It worked the first time this time, so I don't know what was going on with it before, but whatever, as long as it works, I guess. And here it is, our forbidden meatball man rights. We've got some warp, it seems, probably from the Crimson Clerics. There's my warp cleanser. Oh, I thought I'd lost my scanners. Right, so this is a boss, I think. Okay, so, I need to stand on top of the withering fabrial block. I don't want to kill any more withers. Oh dear, I've been doing everything wrong. I did not need to kill so many wither bosses. Apparently, the wither souls we need are from Animus, which is a mod I just didn't really know anything about. So we need a chains reaction, like so, and an imbued slate. This one? Yes. Oh. A work in progress. So this captures mobs, including some bosses, so I assume this is the wither one, so this should be easy enough. I shall go and right click on the wither a few times. Okay, back to here. One wither. Let's see if this works. Oh, he's a thingy-mabobby one. Can I? Yay, I can do it before he's even spawned. Oh, that was so much easier than what I was doing before. 9, please. And there we are. Our withering fabrial. So now I guess I'm going to go to the ocean and try this out. So here's my withering fabrial. It's on top of this lovely pink house, and there we go. I'm on top of it. Oh, hello. Oh, I have to break their shields or something. Oh no, how do I do that? Maybe I should have read the quest. There's probably nothing in the quest. It said, okay, we have to just kill their shields, I suppose. Maybe I should have done this in a hole. I turned the volume off just because he's allowed, but yeah, I made another wither fabrial and spawned them in a hole. This is much easier. The shields were just the ones that the Twilight Lich King has, so after hitting them with the shuriken a couple times, it just disappeared. It really wasn't that bad. And obviously I don't take any damage anymore, so that's even better. Okay, we've done it. I can turn the volume back on. They're so loud with this. And we got all 6 stars of betrayal. I assume this is a dupe recipe, but I mean, how many do we need of these, really? 2, so 8. What if I just kill them again? No, I don't like the look of that. Maybe I just killed them again. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, next up, we will need quite a few of these things, so maybe it would be good to actually just dupe them. Do we have any prophetic paper? A little bit. That's fine. Anyway, so next is this. I could do the hungering fish. I want to do this one. We have to do all of this anyway. You might as well. We need to get an entropic channeling stone, which is a puzzle. And to figure it out, we need a requiem of the arbiter, which is 4 arbiter crystals. We have them. Oh, I can get them easily enough. That's undefined. Some sacred cinders fruit, which I actually do have. So that's nice. And then I think it's a pure florix thing and some innerved. I think we have, we've only got 3 innerved skystone left. Can I make, we just need some primal oak. Right, well, I'll try and make, loads of it. Okay, I'll do that and see how it goes. Okie dokie, there we go. This. So we need to go to the end and use it. And also I need to set my thing back up again so that it's not nighttime. Right, I'm in the end. Here it is. The coalstone. What's in here then? Ooh, a grave. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I fell. What does this say then? After I have gone, he will leave too, not by my hand nor my successor. Chaos eliminates chaos after all, and so will the meatball man task too. Oh, and a chest. Life crystal. Oh, what does this do? Oh, it makes these. Do I need these for anything? I don't know. Is there another? Can I put these in a pulverizer? Yes. Okay. That's given me a pulverizer. That's, intriguing. Oh, and that's it. I surround a life crystal with the wrong durability, with chaotic gems in the corners and stars of betrayal in the edges. Subaraki's grave. The wrong durability. I am confused. I pulverized it and it's got a very strange durability. I assume that's correct. I leave that's pulverizer here. I'll mark this on the map in case it's wrong and then we'll go back and check it out. Right. Life crystal in the middle. Then we want chaotic gems in the corners and this. Oh, it worked. Yay. We did it. What does this do? We need to make this. Okay. let's get on it then. And there we are, our entropic channeling fabrial. Oh, right click on a tame dragon. I don't have a tame dragon. Do I have a dragon egg? I don't want a grey dragon. I want a red dragon. Make. Do I have any red terracotta? Yay. Dragon time. And do I put it in fire or something? How does one tame it? I have absolutely no idea. I can't remember. We'll do it over here, I suppose. I'm trying to tick accelerate it. I don't think it works. I think we just have to be patient. No, I'll keep it on though. Just looking ahead to the end of the quest right now. Interestingly enough, all the things that we probably need quite a lot of, like fire, ice, and lightning dragon stuff, we can make material absorbers for them so that we can just have infinite in a dimension, I suppose. So that's nice, if probably quite a ways off still. I'm also sad to say I don't think I can avoid making this. I mean, it's only 250, so I think we can probably manage it. Otherwise you can't go to Kashan, which is kind of a cool place to go. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Dragon! Woohoo! Eat some steak, dragon. Okay, how do I make it grow big? Ice. Dragon. I can give him dragon meals. Stop running away, Mr. Dragon. Oh, it's a lady. Hello, lady. Oh, I'm riding it. Get off. I just want you to be giant. I don't think you need to be giant. I just kind of fancy a giant dragon, you know? Bigger. Bigger. How big can it get? Okay, I think that's max size. Okay, dragon. Why do you have to be in the tree? Okay, whatever. I need to right click on this. Oh my god. How does this work? Right click on a tame dragon. Right, let's get out of there. Oh my goodness. Shift right click? Oh yes. How many of these do I... Oh, it just gives me 4. Oh, we only need 4 to make this. I don't know what to do with this dragon. Can I make him sit? Sit? E? Oh my goodness. I've got to... Stay. Bye! Right, we're going to have to go back to Diamarisia, because we need astral animators. I think the soul vials that we needed are whatever's in these. To be quite honest, I remember doing that for some reason, so I assume it's that, but I guess we'll see. Okay, it's not the ones I thought it was, it's actually different ones. It's the pumpkin thing, like, wow, that was a while ago. So it's frosts, cyclopses, ghasts, and skeletons. So at least they're easy to get, but my goodness, that's like the first puzzle we did. Okie dokie, we have everything now, just need to wait for the starlight. And there we have it, our Flux Soul Fabrial. And what do we do with this? The quest book's closed because I did crash for no reason. We need to make the Touch of the Arbiter. Okay, is this going to spawn horrible things if I right click? Aw, dragon's asleep. I right click, nothing happened. They're going to start falling out of the sky in a minute. Oh, it says right click on a villager. Well, let's see if we can find a villager. Oh, they're in a hole. And I got my Touch of the Arbiter, which we can copy like so. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, I've just ordered a couple of things for the Hymn of the True Tongue, which is our next job. And we just need some rarefied Fluix crystals. So I have made some more Touches of the Arbiter. Yes, we should have 17. Yes, there we go. So there we go. Do we need this for anything else? Oh, for this, and then, okay, this is a bit of a recursive craft. Good to know. Well, I'll save my little hand for later, so that we don't lose it. And now we just need to wait for this one to finish crafting, which may take a while, because copper wire always breaks. Let me just make 10,000. And this should be the Hymn of the True Tongue, which... actually, I have no idea what this does. Right click, okay. You'll never guess where we have to go to use it. Why, yes, it is the spatial storage. Typical. I don't want to go here. And here I am in a new storage cell. Maybe I should get a, dislocator, just so I don't have to do that again. Okay, and stand on top of a tier 1 beacon pyramid with 9 Hyperion actualizing fabrials. Okay, well we haven't done that, so it's a good thing I've saved the position. And we're like, I'm a bit high up actually on that, but okay, now can I jump? Sort of. Confusing. Okay, this seems quite expensive, but we'll give it a go. We need depleted HEA fuel, and I didn't realize, but these had basically completely stopped for ages because of the like item. It mixed up the fluid in outputs and they weren't outputting the way they should have been. So yes, make all of your outputs as big as possible because it just gets stuck otherwise. It's very annoying. Why does it look like that? Oh well, they're working now, I think, so hopefully we can get some HEA. Where's HEA? Yeah, hopefully we get some of this soon. Yes, well, hopefully we get some depleted soon as well. We had 94, we need like 1,000, we still got 94. So slow but steady progress, maybe? It's just annoying it's been off for so long.
Several months later.
Hello, we are back to MeatballCraft. Yes, this is the second half of the video. I did record the first 20 minutes after making Halite, but now I'm back. Yeah, I had a bit of a break, mainly because I wanted to wait partially for the new update and also because I got busy IRL. But we are back and we are updated. We are on the latest update of MeatballCraft, which means we have all of these new quests to do. Though I don't know if we'll actually end up doing all of them. The main goal is to get here to the canon ending for MeatballCraft, and that is our goal for the series, and that's how I would like to end it. I can't say TARDIS isn't incredibly tempting to me, but I just believe this will be too much of a grind. So we'll see. Though don't get your hopes up for TARDIS. I will see how it is when we get here, and if it's still quite a lot of effort, I'll think about it. We may take another break before getting into it. I've not decided quite yet what I want to do, but yes, that's the plan. However, if we follow on from last episode, we need to make this hyper thingy mabob, and we need 9 of these to put in the spatial storage dimension, which I assume you've just seen. And the problem with that is that we are missing quite a lot of things. So I think less things than I was missing before the update, which is very, very nice. So I think it's time to spend a bit of time passiving things and sorting out some of the things that I've been putting off for far too long. And to do that, I'm going to make ourselves the portal to the void, because I think I'd rather passive some of these in the void dimension than try and stuff into our overfilled overworld thing. So just some passive automations just away from everything else I think would be fine. And yes, there's several things that I think are very important to passive at the moment, or at least have better systems to make, and those are all the mythic fractals if I can, and also better systems for hints of divinity and insanity, passiving all of the ingots from the chickens. I also want to improve the chicken production. We've only got 1 chicken per like most of the ingots at the moment, which isn't ideal. I'm not quite sure. Can you get smart chickens? Oh, I can get a smart chicken. I wonder if I can just, ooh, well, that's a bit strange. Okay, well, maybe I can do the thing I did in interactions where I can breed smart chickens with normal chickens and then we can double them up with a torturino. Because right now we've got 1 of each and, well, not all of them. I think some of them there's multiple. Yeah, there's infinity chickens we've got more of. So I think it would just be beneficial to have more chickens, passive the ingots for that. And the next big issue, our divine system's still a bit messed up. So I'd like to sort out that, which is partially the chicken ingot problem. We also need to find a way to passive molybdenum and a few of the other resources which I was kind of doing manually, which pretty much needs to stop. We also need to be concerned about the Hyperuranian ingot. I don't think we can do this version quite yet. I need to look into it a little bit more because we will need several things for that, and I haven't really looked into that properly, but that would quadruple our output, which is much more ideal. I don't know what entropic or I don't know the difference between those two. Oh, that just extra doubles it. Oh, that's quite nice. So we need to look through some of the changes for this. There's stuff like Naquada production that might be useful for us to sort of automate as well. We can get Naquada ore. Okay, there's also this thing, the Warren extractors. We can make Hyperion actualizers. We just need a lot of Naquada ingots. And I'm still not entirely sure how to get passive Naquada, apart from just going to Apacheesy and getting it. I guess we just need to... Was it the spider? I think we figured it out in one of the recent episodes, that it was a spider we have to spawn to get the Naquada chunk, so that'll be important to set up as well. And apart from that, we also need to make sure we have enough molten lightning, dragon steel, ice steel, and fire steel, which is actually now from the update seems a lot easier. Before I was like, oh god, we've been passiving this for ages and we still haven't even touched the surface of how much dragon steel we'll need. But now we have the new update. There is a now an ore, which we can get from another warren extractor, which is made like so. And to make, I don't really know the recipe for it. I assume we'll be able to make it soon. I'm not quite sure. But to make the dragon steel actualize it, we need some draconian metal, which we can make like so, which should be fine. We've probably got enough to make enough singularities for that. And we also need this actualizing fabial, which is also what sort of we're trying to make. But just because we need all of these ordered mythic factors, I thought we'd just take a step back from progression and try and sort out all the things that I really don't have a lot of. I got myself a smart chicken. I was right. We just had to capture a chicken and put it in the crafting table. So I'll 10 him with our magical eggs, and then I will breed him with my other chickens so I can double them, hopefully. I think it should work. And then I'll improve all of the chickens in the coops, and that will increase our production of eggs, already to increase our production of ingots. Or passive them at least. I actually don't need a normal chicken to breed with them. They'll breed with any chicken. So I'm just switching the current one, which I was breeding, with the last one, and just breeding the 16 with the one and seeing if I get the right chicken, which I have each time. So this is actually really easy. And a little bit of time later, all our chickens are now 16 and producing eggs much faster. And if we just look at one, Lunar Stone, for example, we had about 500 when I started this, and now we've got 53,000. So yeah, this is working pretty well, I would say. I want an AE connection in our void dimension, and to do that we need some quantum link chambers or quantum rings, and we need a couple of entangled singularities. So if I chuck them in and then I think they're too far away. Put them there and then put redstone on the TNT. That should make what we want. I've not done this before actually. Okay, yay. Oh, we got loads. I mean, well, not loads, but more than I expected, so that's good. So yeah, let's try and see if I can figure out how to quantum link. I've never done it apart from for the wildest terminal, so this will be fun, I suppose. Well, this is what I've done to begin with. I don't know if that works. I've put an energy acceptor here to power it with power rather than me connecting it to the system. So that's one half. I do the other half now, I suppose. And to do the other half, we need to come to our lovely void world. Woohoo! So we should probably make a nice big flat plane for this sort of thing. Yep. So I'll go about and do that. And now welcome to my 15 by 15 chunk-aligned flat lawn base prepared for this. Ignore the fact there's no edge. It's just for future expansion if we need it. So this is where we will put our automations. That's not in the middle. I don't know if I can change that. We'll just pretend this square doesn't exist for now. But there we go, 15 by 15. I also don't know how to get FTP chunks up actually. It's disappeared in the update, so that's fun. Uh-oh, the game crashed. And I haven't figured out how to get the FTP chunk claiming back, but we have our quantum ring. It's set up and I think it's working. So now we have access to our interfaces while in this dimension, which is very, very nice. And we can also have other quantum rings if we need them. So that's good. And our draconic thingamabob works here too. And also mob shouldn't spawn. So now I can start automating the hint of divinity and the hint of insanity. And welcome to our messy first automation. And that is for hint of divinity. And this is way better than anything I had before. So we've got 8 simulation chambers and 4 loot fabricators, and this is swamp creatures. I also need to get a bin and a filter for said bin because I forgot that we'll have to get rid of all the twilight matter. That's fine. I'll just do that now. Better to have remembered late than never at all. So yeah, all of the excess twilight matter should now go into there. And that is to make us these bits of ironwood. We also have our interface here supplying us with items. So we are getting starfield gems and charms of keeping. We must have run out of charms of keeping. I think we're just making them from a loot fabricator. Oh no, they're still there. I don't know why sometimes it stops extracting things. Seems a little confused at times, but we're basically turning the silver ones into gold ones, which give us 64, so it doubles the production because 4 silver ones gets us 8 and 4 gold ones gets us 64. So, and turning 4 into a gold one, it just about makes more, so that's fine. So that's making us gold charms of keeping. We are using them to double the starfield gems, and that's all just going back into the system. And the starfield gems are also coming into here and mixing with the raw ironwood materials to get divine ironwood ingots, which are buffered into this drawer, which isn't upgraded. I thought 32 stacks of this stuff would probably be enough. And as we have the divine stone, the coins that we need, these are just limited item filtered into a spatial crucible where they are producing us hints of divinity. So yeah, that's what we should have done the first time. If I played MeatballCraft again, I would definitely rely more on AE2 rather than Ender Chest, 100%. That's my biggest regret. And here is a very noisy Britannia setup. I've lost FDB chunks again. I was just playing with the GUI scale before, and that's what made it come back. Yeah, so I don't know where it's gone now. It's just disappeared again. Maybe if I made it bigger and then smaller again. No, it just comes back when it wants to. That's very strange. But anyway, Britannia, I can't chunk load it because that's disappeared again. It is quite laggy actually. I don't know how to make it less laggy. Is it because this is probably, yeah, this is filling up, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm gonna have to think of an overflow to sort that problem out with. I thought these would be slow enough. Might just be the case to just use hoppers for these so it's not too fast. These seem to be keeping up fine. Well, I guess they're just not full yet, are they? So yeah, I need to think of a way to not cause it overflow, because if you have tons of items on the floor, I'm sure that will definitely cause a lot of lag. Okay, hoppers seem to be a better speed to keep up with it without causing problems, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And avoid it, because is there a muffler? They've got a super sound muffler. Where did this come from? What's this noise? Britannia. Oh no, I have no idea what these noises are. I remembered that we could get liquid corallium from pumping things, which can supply our very, very large system over here, so that's very good. Okie dokie, so we've got a bit of an automation, and this is only for 4 things that we need to make the Hint of Insanity, which is the 4 essences. So we have a very large stack of Berserker Forges here, and 2 of the things that power them. I can't remember what these are called. Berserker Crucible Controllers. These are being fed by a Altar of Corruption, which is getting corallium both from magma crucibles and from an ender tank, and it is just using selenite and ferric iron sand to make will crystals. They're running out quite fast. We have some of them will crystals going into Berserker Forges to make the will clusters that we always need. I think the blue ones are probably a bit reduced in the amount because I'm using them to cook in here, so that's probably not the best idea, so I'll probably add more libraries in the future. But we are also making some blood magic reagents that we need for our essences. So we have like the void one and the severance one and stuff like that. This one we need, which isn't actually used, I think it's the water essence, but that becomes the swimming reagent. And then you have blood lamp, void, and we also have arcane ashes here. I have got one spare one here in case we need it. I think we're going to be using it for molybdenum when the time comes. But yes, that's 12 Berserker Forges, making everything that we need. Now there are a few other things that we need for these essences. The arcane ashes is already shown, the ODB core, Dreadium plates, otherworldly tears, and stable fabric. We are getting all the items from interfaces and making most of them in crafters. We have red string because we need that to make ourselves the Klauserai, which is what we actually use to make the Hint of Insanity. So I've got them there with just stuff coming from the system, including pixie dust, which comes from our little automation over here. We have this one, Unraveled Fabric, which is just ender pearls and world thread, which are already passive, so that's fine. QBD cores, which are fairly easy, apart from we have to make corallium infused stone and cook it into corallium pearls, but we've passive that now. And there's also this Dreadium plate, which is just a mix of leather, string, rotten flesh, dreadlands, matter, and Dreadium, so that's really cheap and easy as well. So that's all the other things that we need, apart from the otherworldly tears. And this system's a little bit more annoying, so we have 2 honey smelter ovens over here. One of them is making us cloudy oil with jungle saplings and clay jars, or empty jars I suppose. They are being recycled from the system. I don't know why it thinks it's missing an input item, but it's fine. It's just being a bit slow. I might actually even in fact treat it and put a few, because we've got so many empty jars, I might as well chuck a few more in here just to keep things going. We also have oh yeah, you need 4, that's why it wasn't going. And we also have another honey smelter oven up here, which just takes eyes of ender, or maybe we're doing shulker shells. I can't remember. I think it's shulker shells because we get the best yield, and that is making us dimensional sand. And that's all with a phantom face being sent over here and into 9 distilleries, which are annoying because this is the only way to use them. So they're all sided. We've got blaze powder going into them. For some reason, I think, is it the first one? The first one's put some stuff in the output for some reason. I don't know why it's done that. It's still working, so we've just ignored it. All the other ones are completely fine, but yeah, because these are slow, I thought I'd set up 9 of them, and that is making us otherworldly tears automatically, which is being converted into otherworldly tear bottles in a sequential fabricator. The clay jars are going through a phantom phase back into the honey smelter oven, and these are being put into our tower of elemental altars. And these are all completely filtered, so we have one for each of the essences, and we have all the stuff being exported from here on blue into blue to make all the things we want. And there we go. Now we have passive essences, and it's not completely perfect. I think the main issue is just sort of the arcane ashes don't stack, so the only one goes in at a time, so it's favouring one over the other. But I put it on round robin. I don't know if it'll actually do anything, but we'll see. And to finally make our Classari thing, we also need a Blitus, which is in a sterilized sacrificial altar, and because of that we actually needed 2, and this system's not working amazingly. Why is the Omathol essence going there, and is it not meant to go into here? Omathol essence should be going into there. And with that mild mistake fixed, the Omathol essence is being made down here in this one. My issue is actually LP. We seem to have been kind of completely ran out of liquid LP, so I might need to set up a bit of a better system for that. So that's taking Omathol matter and ethaxium and making us Omathol essence, and that goes into another sacrificial sterilized altar thing with shiny scales and crystallized blaze clusters. We've actually got 20,000 crystallized blaze clusters somehow. I'm not quite sure where we've got them from, but I thought I'd just use them. And we have 16 deep mob learners with witch data models, which are producing us pristine witch matter, which mixes with prismarine shards to get us shiny scales. And this is also always so slow, but this is probably the best way to do it. Maybe I can root the shiny scales as well, but I thought I'd just do this for now. And finally, with all our ingredients, we can make a Classari in a crafter, with the most main bottleneck being the Oblitus, which is making sort of slowly. I think we probably just made a bunch more, so that's fine. And once we have the Classari, it goes straight into a spatial crucible and makes us hints of insanity, which I should probably increase the buffer on. But there we go. We are now making hint of insanity at a fairly decent rate, I would say. I don't quite know how much it is. I can't remember how much it is per egg, but there we go. We did it. And welcome to a passive 64k ME storage system setup. And this isn't technically the most efficient way I can do it, but it's completely free, apart from power and EMC. Technically it's not completely free, but in all senses of the word, completely free. So we've got a couple of systems. So first we need some logic processors. So we have 16 ME circuit etchers, just being supplied with redstone, gold, silicon, and 8 acceleration cards, and that's just producing us logic circuits really fast. They go into a crafter tier 3 with some redstone and some Certus quartz to produce 1k ME storage components, which we have 32,000 of already. These all have infinite storage limits because, I mean, it's free, we might as well. Second up, we have calculation processors, and that's done firstly by purifying a Certus quartz in a mythic processor, and that's just infinite as well and really quick. I've got a tier 2 coil on this, and that goes into another 16 ME circuit etchers, which are just producing us the calculation processors really fast again. And then that's the first bit of the system. To actually be able to make our storage components, we are going to need quartz glass. So I have 16 manufactories making us crushed quartz, and yes, I could have just made a mythic processor, but I thought this would be fine. We've already got 11,000 quartz glass and it's still rising, so I didn't think we need more than that. If I start to lose it, I will switch it out. It's probably, I think it's fine really. We're getting quite a lot of quartz glass. I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. That goes into a crafter with the calculation processors, the glass, redstone, and 1k ME storage components to get 4k ones. This goes into another crafter to get us 16k, and a final crafter to get 64k, and we already have 673, and this hasn't even been on 5 minutes. And you might be wondering, why have we passive lots of ME stuff when we're trying to automate the eggs? Well, actually eggs are a very large rabbit hole, as I have now discovered from all of this, including the need to passive garnets would be ideal. And the best way to get garnet is through the Mythic Assembler, which requires a recursion fragment of terror, and that's all just a massive rabbit hole where you need to make all of these different recursive essences, which I mean technically we're doing, but we're not really doing very well, so I maybe set up another separate system for all of this stuff. We'll also need recursion focus lenses, which is a let's just say that's not the most easy thing to passive in the whole world. That at least has EMC. This I mean, that's just EMC really as well. This to passive, we should be able to do. I don't think the meteoric befall us in the overworld yet, or if that's a future update. We will also need to automate the imperfect gem of the cosmos with the chaotic combs and this and eternal tool light. So that's it's going to be quite a bit. And it wasn't even part of that, which was why I wanted to pass the 64k ME storage blah blahs. It was actually the stomach replicator recipe, which makes us resonating matter, and this is the only recipe for resonating matter. And to get it, we need twilight matter, which is oh yes, that's Kashan. We're not that far yet. Yes, we're making this. It's just fragments in a crucible. We've got tons of fragments of everything. That's absolutely easy peasy, right? This is EMC. This is EMC. We can do that nice and easily. But we can't do very easily is a diamond lattice. And yeah, so there's two ways we can make this. Either with a singularity, which is expensive, like this, which is obviously not what we want to do, or in fusion crafting, which is going to take a very, very long time. So yeah, one of the ingredients is a 64 ME storage component, which is just wonderful, really. So we also have orichalcum slithers. I'm going to use the, what's this called? The Solitude Queen. We can make a sacred cinders apiary, so we'll have tons of solitary combs. So orichalcum slivers, that's infinite, that quadruples our thing. Bright steel we will be automating through this system eventually, so that should be fine, just we won't have it quite yet. And we also need neodymium magnetic alloy ingots, which means we need neodymium earth, which is just a UU matter thingy-mabob, and I'm pretty sure we've got quite a lot of UU. Yeah, we've got loads of UU matter, so that shouldn't be a problem, I wouldn't imagine. And we also need nether sky steel, which is always my biggest issue. So yeah, we can make that with lunar stone, which again we'll be automating through this process. And we need to make marginal mythic essence, which is basically just molten sednanite centrifuged. Yeah, that's probably, that's quite a lot of mildly recursive goo. If I set up a runic altar potentially, I don't know if that's more efficient. It takes nether sky steel to make nether sky steel. I think I will just centrifuge sednanite. That's probably easiest, and we don't really need the rest of it now. So yeah, we'll just be getting ourselves some marginal mythic essence, lunar stone, extra passiving of nether sky steel. So this is a big rabbit hole. To give my poor little heart a break, I think we're going to end the episode there. Sorry we didn't actually really accomplish anything, but this is going to be a big project and will probably take quite a few episodes. I don't want to do it all off camera because I want you guys along for the journey, and you can then see how it is to actually passive some of the bigger systems in MeatballCraft. So I hope you actually enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.